Yo, I don't know how long I have to do this video. It's looks light, but it's overcast and dark. It's about 6 p.m. Australian time. But this is going to be no script, so if I pause in that, I'm sorry. If I lose train of thought, if that's the type of video you want when it's scripted, it never has been scripted on my channel. But yeah, just thought I'd talk to you guys one on one about something that happened on the weekend. Really exciting. But yeah, just gonna ramble. I'm gonna try and do no cuts, just off the dome. Hopefully, improve my on the go thinking and articulation and stuff. So, on the weekend, I had a boxing match. I was versing. He was 30 years old. I'm 25. If you don't know, my name's Kai. Welcome to my channel if you're new. Yeah, had a boxing match. Pretty impressive. I ended up winning. Got fight of the night, so it was cool. I got to wear a belt. Got a trophy. Everyone got a participation trophy. It was an exhibition match. It's my second one that I've done so far, so it doesn't count as your record, but still go in the ring and you're still trying to kind of fight, knock each other out, I guess. It's an in-house one, so I've sparred with him in the past, and when I previously sparred him, I was scared of this fight, man. I really was. My first one, I wasn't too scared. It was, I think, the first guy I versed. He was 22 years old, and he was good technique, but just wasn't really afraid of his power. But this guy, afraid of his power, his speed, and his cardio. And yeah, I kind of thought I'd lose during this fight on the weekend. I had a tonsillosectomy as well, so my two tonsils removed. So I couldn't train for like 2 weeks, but I had 3 weeks off because the pain and just the recovery was so long. It takes like 25 days for it to heal completely. Just wasn't in the mood. I was in pain. Didn't feel like training. And then I went to Thailand for, I think, 7 days. Bali for 3. And I was away for like 11 or 12 days overseas. And there was just days I didn't feel like training, you know. I was running a little bit, but out of like the 12-week camp, I only did 6 weeks. So very impressive, and I was really worried about my cardio going into this, and I was very scared of fighting this guy, I'm not gonna lie, but I was also confident though. Don't get me wrong, I wasn't going into I was gonna lose, but it was just like I was like, oh, it's a potential that I can lose, you know what I mean? It's definitely, yeah, a possibility. But I feel so good right now, you know, like so confident with myself. Because in all honesty, the first fight, I don't know, I just didn't really believe in myself that I won, that I really did it. This fight, I had no headgear on as well. He wanted no headgear. He asked if I was wearing headgear. I said yeah, because I don't want CTE. And he said he's not, and he said I can if I want to. And I was like thinking to myself, I'm not going to, I'm not gonna wear headgear, and you're gonna have no headgear, you know what I mean? So yeah, had no headgear. How the fight went, it was pretty crazy as well, you know. Walked out, whatever, just calm, kind of numb in all honesty. A little bit nervous, but not too much nerves. Just confident in my ability at the same time. It was weird. I was backing myself, but also I was like, oh, you know, this guy might pump me. He might get me here. But anyway, yeah. So first round, he came out blazing. Da 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 da. Got me an 8 count. In my gym, we were doing 8 counts. The referee in there is our coach, so he's there to make us safe. He'll give us 8 counts. Just because you get an 8 count doesn't mean you lose. It's just when he like thinks, you know, you're getting hit and you can't defend yourself, or you know, he'll give you 8 count. 3 8 counts, you're out. And even if it hits 8 seconds, you're not like, okay, fight over, whatever, unless I guess if you were dazed and that, but maybe he'd call it earlier. But anyway, yeah, so first round, I'm dodging, and yeah, he got me, so for 8 seconds counted, but I was good, he knew I was good, he was just like letting me recover a bit more, got back into it, and I can't remember, because fighting is a blur. If you've ever been in the ring, it's a bit of a blur, maybe not for everyone, but for me it was a blur. So anyway, I'm not sure if I gave him an 8 count that first round, or went back to my corner. Let's just say I didn't. went back to my corner, and my corner said, you need to start engaging. You need to play your game. You're the pressure fighter, because I'm a bit shorter. I'm more aggressive, and I was letting him come at me and being aggressive to me. But sorry, Luna is just barking down there. Anyway, yeah. So I started being aggressive to him. I started going in, and it was working. And from round 1 to round 2, I was a completely different fighter. Everyone said to me, it helped the fact that he gassed out too. He went so crazy first round that he gassed out, and I was tired too after the first round. Like I said, I probably only trained this out of 6 out of 12 weeks total. Had the surgery, went away, and there was just some days I just couldn't be bothered. Like, straight up, simply, like, if I'm being honest with you guys, didn't want to go training, but I still knew I was a bit fit, and I'd just run on days I wouldn't train. You know what I mean? But anyway, yeah. So second round, I came out, man, and I'm pretty sure I got 2 8 counts in the second round. And when I said 3 8 counts, you're out, I think that's in one round. You know what I mean? In a row. So anyway, got 2 8 counts. I remember the end of that first round before the second round came. I got my corner, Seth. He was saying, you got to be pressure, and he said, he said, you got to play your game, stop playing his game, show him that you're the pressure fighter. Sweet as. My ref came my coach stormed around, and she comes up to me and she's like, chin down, hands up. Ref, my coach in the ring, because they're together, comes over to me and says, Kai, I need you to put your chin down unless I'm going to call this fight early. I was like, damn. And I knew I lost that first round, and I was like, damn, okay. So anyway, yeah, got into it, and I started being aggressive, started getting some hits, got 2 8 counts. Was awesome. Round over, get back to the corner. Seth says every time, my corner man says every time he comes in, he's coming down. And I don't know if it's because he's tired or what. I realise, okay. So my corner man says, uppercut. Use your uppercut. Okay, nice. Anyway, so I get a third 8 count in the third round. Awesomest thing that happened though. I'm pumped, like I'm going at him, There was a furry in round 2 actually, when I got him up against the ring, I remember. Bing, 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 bing. And I just heard the crowd going crazy. It was sick. Anyway, third round, fast forward. Get him an 8 count, and then this was the best part in my opinion. I remember got him up against the ropes or close to it. 1, 2, bam! And then as I hit him, my coach was like, stop. Gave him another 8 count. He dropped, man, fell down. Don't know if he was off balance. I don't know. But yeah, just fell down. Fell down, gave him an 8 count. And then, just kept going. And by the end of it, man, it was awesome, dude. Had a bit of an interview, and then at the end of it, everyone just came up to me, oh man, good fight of the night. Coach came up to me, fight of the night so far, still 6 more fights to go. Anyway, fast forward to it, because I want to wrap this video up. Fast forward to the end of the night, I got fight of the night. Got a belt, man, got to wear a belt, didn't get to keep it unfortunately, but yeah, it was sick, man. Best performance of the night, only knockdown of the night, wore no headgear, only a few people wore no headgear. I didn't want to wear headgear, like I just feel like I conquered my fear, man. Against all odds, harder opponent, yeah, his cardio was good, even though he gassed out, but yeah, all in all, man, fight of the night, I won. And now the big question is, do I continue? And I don't know if I'm going to. I'm just going to have a week off, maybe longer. I'm just doing what I want to do, just chill out, relax, and just take life as it comes, you know what I mean? But I could have something here, you know what I mean? Could have something going here. Really, really have something going here. So yeah, I don't know. Sorry that I'm just zoning off. But yeah, I could pursue this. Like, I think I've got it in me, but I don't want the CTE. That's overthinking, maybe, but that's being reasonable. I care about my health. But yeah, like I said, just gonna go off the flow and yeah, see what happens. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate it. Hopefully this made sense.